special guest. It's so hefty. Look at this donut. So, this donut, I gotta put it down for a second because it's like too awkward to hold. This donut I got from my sister. She went to this really good donut place that she loves, and she brought me a donut, which I'm so excited about and cannot wait to try. These donuts are like cruller style, kind of, so they're like super crispy and airy and fried. I haven't tried this one before. This is blueberry, but it looks and smells amazing. It's like a day old because I put it in the fridge, so I hope it's still good. It's definitely not like gonna be like crispy, but it should be good. And then we just have some water. So let's eat a donut. I love donuts so much. Donuts are one of my favorite foods, 100%. A lot of times, like on my birthday, I mean, I don't like force people to get me things on my birthday, but if someone is looking for a dessert to give me, I would take donuts over cake any day. I love donuts. And it's part of the reason why I love breakfast. Even though I don't have donuts a lot, but I put it on this paper plate because I didn't want the real plate to make like loud noises. Ta-da! Our feast. Okay, let's dig in and try it. It looks like it has like glaze on it that might be like have blueberry pieces in it. I'm so excited. Oh, she's moist. Okay, let's dig in. Oh my gosh. I'm so poor manners. Yup. Oh. I did it again. This is pretty crummy. Not crummy bad, but full of crumbs. Oh my goodness, that is an amazing donut. Okay, let's dissect. Let's dissect. Okay. So, what I love about this donut is it is like cruller style, like it's super light and airy and has like those little pockets. And I love that so much. What I also love about it is that the inside is just like super doughy and kind of like cake, not cakey, I don't know the word, but it's just like doughy and it's not like super sweetened. So the glaze on the outside obviously is super sweetened because glaze is made of sugar. It's delicious and it does taste like blueberry. But the inside isn't too sweet, but then the outside is really sweet. So it's a perfect balance. I love desserts that are like not too sweet. If that makes any sense. Oh, I just had a frog in my throat. If that makes any sense. So this is perfect for me. So good. Wow, that's it. Amazing donut. Okay, so I don't have a ton to say because I'm rendered speechless by this donut, but I can think of at least one thing I want to tell you guys about. it was like, it's nothing crazy, but I've had it, and I used it all through college for schoolwork, of course. And I realized that I wasn't really using it anymore now that I started work. I don't have a job where I need to use like a personal computer at home, so it really didn't even make sense for me to have it anymore. I occasionally would use it for like Netflix or something, but I didn't reach for it as much as like a TV or just using my phone because it was slow. It's pretty old, so it's gotten pretty slow. And so I didn't want to start it up, and then half the time it would just be dead, and I would have to plug it in, and it'd be an awkward place for me to plug it. So it was a whole thing. And I promise I'm not high maintenance. I'm not a diva, but I'm just realized it was something that I didn't really need anymore, and I thought someone else could get better use of it. So those two things combined led me to an amazing realization. So I hope everyone is staying hydrated. Okay, so I don't know if this is a new thing or if I'm late to the party, but I found this website. It's called Back Market, like BACK Market, and this is 100% not sponsored, of course, but hit me up, Back Market, if you are interested. No, everyone should know this information for free. This website is amazing. So basically they have a bunch of electronics. I was looking at Apple products, but they have all kinds of laptops, phones, tablets. They might have more. I think they have like accessories too. Like I know they had like Apple pencils and AirPods and stuff like that. So yeah, so this website you can buy refurbished electronics that are still in good shape but are obviously used. You actually can choose what kind of shape you want it in. So kind of like if you've ever bought a textbook or if you've ever shopped on like thrift books, and you can get one that's in like great condition, good condition, fair condition, poor condition. Like you can kind of choose. Like obviously the price is going to be higher for something that's in great, like brand new condition, but if you don't care about cosmetics and you want to save a little money, it's perfect. So like I wanted an iPad. I didn't care what model or color. As long as it worked, I didn't care if it had scratches. I was gonna put a case on it anyways. I really just want it for like to replace my laptop. Something that I'll reach for more often and is a little bit smaller and less irritating. And so yeah, I found an iPad. It's like 2 generations behind the one that they're on now, I think. And it was in like, I think like good condition, but I got it for a great price, and it's good for the planet because you're not manufacturing brand new electronics when there's perfectly good ones that already exist out there in the world. And there's these very impressive people that know how to fix up electronics and have the time to resell them, which is great. So I killed 2 birds with one stone because I was also able to send my laptop back to them, and they will actually pay you. So you go on and you do an estimate, not an estimate, but like you do this little like quiz of what condition your item is. And so they asked me like a bunch of questions. About the laptop. So said like, what condition is the screen in? What condition is the outside in? Is it functional? What's the battery life like? And then like obviously what year and what model is it? And then they give you an estimate of the money, and then you send it in. And I've actually yet to send it in. It's sitting over there in my room, and it's all set up and packaged up, but I just have to send it out. But I haven't gotten my item yet either, but I'm so excited too. And I'm so excited that I found this website because it's a great way to save money and, like I said, save the planet. It's just a good feeling finding like a great, like, reputable company that will, I mean, I guess I shouldn't be advertising this yet. I haven't got my product yet, but I've heard great things about it. So it feels really good to find a company that's like doing good things, but also doing great things for people, you know? That was a big bite. This is so good. Look how airy it is. You can actually see through to the other side. I love donuts like that. I actually have made donuts before. Um, there's a couple ways to make donuts. So, I'm not an expert, but you can make, you can fry donuts. You can also bake donuts. That's the only way I've made them. I have like a donut pan that you can bake donuts in. So I've done that a few times. I've made apple cider donuts, which were really, really good. You just have to like reduce some apple cider. I was gonna say apple cider vinegar. Just plain old apple cider. You just have to reduce it, and then you just basically make a donut batter, and then you put cinnamon and sugar on them, and they're so good. And honestly, the baked version, I mean, they were like less crispy than a fried one that you'd get from like a store or a farm or something, but they were still really good. And I didn't really have much of a preference between that or a fried one. I've also made like chocolate glazed donuts. I've made powdered donuts. I want to make blueberry, but I haven't yet. The powdered donuts I made, like, were good, but they're kind of tricky because you pretty much have to eat them fresh. I mean, obviously everything's better fresh, but they can like start absorbing the powdered sugar. Like I put them in a closed container one day, and then I went to bed, came back, and they had absorbed all the sugar, and they were just plain like tan colored donuts. I was like, oh, I thought I put sugar on those. So then I did it again, but it didn't look as good, and so they look better. Or maybe it's just the fact that I put it in a closed container. Maybe that was the issue. I'm not really sure, but point is, I'd make them again, but I'd probably try to make them fresh. Yeah. So, guys, now I'm gonna be an iPad baby. Yeah. I'm excited though. I mean, like a losing game, because like going on your phone versus going on your iPad, there's not much of a difference in terms of screen time. But for some reason, I'm thinking it's gonna save me some like phone screen time, or I guess like, let me just explain. So I'm thinking on my iPad, I'll have like my streaming and my like I'll have YouTube and Netflix and maybe like some Pinterest. But my plan is to not get any social media on there besides obviously YouTube. That way I'm not like scrolling endlessly. And if I want time to just like put my phone aside but still be able to like watch a YouTube video in peace, I can do that. And I know it's kind of like I'm being a little bit of a diva because I could just put my phone on Do Not Disturb or whatever, but I think it'll be a good way to separate that for me, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, that was so good. So good. I really like blueberry stuff. It's interesting because I would say that blueberries are definitely not my favorite fruit, even though I do like them. But I really like blueberry flavored things, especially baked goods, like blueberry muffin, blueberry donut. That donut was really good, but if you've ever had like a blueberry cake donut, I love those too. For some reason, they're just like the best. Like a Dunkin' Donuts blueberry cake donut. Oh, my favorite. I should try to make those at some point. I think you can probably guess what my favorite fruit actually is. And if not, you are fake. No, I'm kidding, obviously. Mango is my favorite fruit. It's just so good. I love it so much. Sometimes it's kind of crazy. Sometimes I feel like when I eat like tropical fruits, I'm like, this is so crazy because this tastes better than like candy. I mean, there's a time and place for everything. Like, there's a time and place for candy, and there's a time and place for delicious fruit. But sometimes I taste a mango, and I'm like, that is the sweetest, most delectable thing I've ever tasted in my life. Like, why do I ever need candy? But then the next day, I'll wake up and I'll be like, yeah, I'm ready to eat some sugary stuff today. So it just depends on your mood. But I love fruits that are sweet. Yeah. I think the thing that bothers me about blueberries is sometimes they're so good, but then like the next one you put in your mouth will be like mushy. I just don't love mushy stuff. Like, I don't love tomatoes unless they're like, I mean, I eat tomato, like I like them in dishes and stuff, but I don't like smushy. Like, I like the little cherry tomatoes and the grape tomatoes, but I really like crunchy stuff. So I don't like the mushy berries. I love grapes, but I only like the crispy grapes. Like the really juicy, crisp grapes. Now I'm just rambling. But isn't that the whole point of the video, I guess? Anyways, I hope this was entertaining and relaxing for a video where I just stuffed my face with a donut. But I thought it would be fun to film and share this with you guys because nobody likes to eat alone. Well, that's a lie. I like to eat alone sometimes. I think everyone does sometimes, but I like sharing this time with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you,